Those are the Overachievers.
They're teen royalty.
And that's Abby Bundy.
And that's Huck Patton.
There's Maria Sablich.
So they're the queen bees. How would you even begin to explain the Overachievers?
I heard Huck Patton's super fast.
I heard Maria Sablich was the best Cinderella.
I heard Abby Bundy taking AP Macro, so I'm taking AP Macro.
I heard that Huck Patton is a free sport athlete.
I heard Maria Sablich join a musical, so I joined the musical.
Abby Bundy is the nicest girl in school.
Hi, my name is Abigail June Bundy, but I go by Abby.
Abigail June Bundy is the most amazing person I've ever met. She's a genius, she's an angel.
She's the most organized and hardworking person I've met in my high school career.
Abby? Oh, she definitely has energy.
So I usually get up around 6:30 in the morning. I have breakfast, I pack my lunch, I get ready for school, I make sure all my homework is in my bag, and then I get to school, go to all my classes. Usually I'll have a club after school, so I'm part of Fiddle Club or Tri-M, Music Honor Society, and then usually after that I'll go to practice. I play soccer, or I'll have a viola lesson or something like that, and then I'll come home around 8 o'clock and I'll get started on my homework, and then I'll get to bed around midnight, 12:30. My course load is pretty good. It's pretty balanced. I'm taking 2 AP classes, English and U.S. history, and then I'm taking a few honors and college level classes, and then I'm also involved in orchestra and science research.
Each research project is different for each student, so and they are all in different places. So it's hard to characterize what a typical day looks like because every day presents something new. Because for somebody like Abby, she had her research plan in place before she left the end of her sophomore year. This was the first in-person symposium in 3 years, and this is actually their final exam.
I have practiced my presentation and how I'm going to talk about my poster, which is great. We got to present in front of our class once, which was really great. And then we've mostly just been kind of reviewing our PowerPoints on our own and working on practicing our posters and that type of stuff. Abigail June Bundy has a history of being very stressed out, but it's something we're trying to work on together. We try to calm her down, try to get her to have more of a teenage experience, and I think she's improved a lot. I think now she's more happy about presenting her research than stressed.
I think school can sometimes be a stressor for me. I like to listen to music to kind of calm myself down. Practicing my viola is definitely a release for me. I also like to do some journaling, which will kind of help me reflect on everything and really give me more perspective towards the things that I might be stressed out about.
I would say the music and school or academic thing isn't too hard for me because music is healing for me and music is my outlet, and in a place like at the piano I can sing and play, and that's like my escape from school and reality. I started piano lessons in 3rd grade and continued with them up until about 2 or 3 years ago, and now I just kind of like to play at my own speed and my own time and play around with melodies whenever I can. It's very relaxing to me. I did try out guitar in elementary school and in middle school, but that was not my instrument, so I stopped that, but continued with piano. My grandpa has had a huge impact on my life and my musical career, I'd say. Ever since I was a little girl, I just remember him holding me in his arms while he played the piano and saying me some songs, and then I would sing back, and I feel like that he was one of the main reasons that I got into music. And to this day, he comes to every one of my performances and he helps me with preparing for auditions and all that. He'll call me after every audition. And so he's had a huge impact on me, and he influences me to just do what I love and follow my dreams. I know that's cheesy, but really just take a risk and a leap of faith into that musical field and career. Mother cannot guide you.
What do I think when I hear greatness? It's how great you are on the inside instead of the outside, and like your morals and your values, and how you yourself can impact others, and just being the best version of yourself and working on how you can become a better person, because then that will impact others once you're kind and positive and a helper to other people.
Yeah!
Hi, my name is Huck Patton. I'm a senior here at Saratoga Springs High School. I play soccer, ice hockey, and lacrosse. I'm going to the Air Force Academy to play Division I lacrosse.
How would you describe your role on and off the field for your team?
I always try my best to be a leader. Supporting the guys when we're down, go down a few goals. I always try to pick each other up, and off the field, just being a good guy and being supportive.
What is your advice to the younger generation aspiring to excel in sports like you?
Yeah, always grind off the field, in the classroom, because your grades in school is always a #1 priority. And number 2, you always got to put in the work by yourself. Take a ball or a bag of balls to the park and shoot 100 balls a day. That's what I did to get to the level where I am now.
Amazing. What goals do you have for yourself at that level?
Just always being supportive around the guys, and just bringing myself to the next level where I want to be.
Nice, Huck.
How has your senior season been going? Overall, we've been off to a really good start. I think the boys can pick it up a little notch and keep working.
What do you feel that you can improve more on?
I feel like I can improve on still being a leader on and off the field, working together as a team, and just keep going at it.
What is the dynamic like on the team this year?
I think the boys are very tight-knit. We always support each other, and we're doing great.
Are you mentally ready to move away to college, or do you feel you still have more growing up to do?
I think I'm ready to go. Growing up here in Saratoga has really taught me great things, and I'm ready to ship off to Colorado.
What drew you to want to commit to the Air Force to play lacrosse?
Just the opportunity to serve for my country and play at the high Division I lacrosse level.
What's something you'll miss either in Saratoga or on your team or any other aspect?
Leaving my friends here in Saratoga, leaving the great coaches that we have, and all the teammates on my team.
How do you know what greatness is?
First of all, when I think of greatness, I always think about myself and what I can do to push myself to be my greatest. And also, I take great pride in pushing my peers to do their best. And kind of once we reach a point of success, then I kind of know, wow, we're doing great, and we can keep doing these same things to move on in the future.
So I'm going to NYU Tisch to get a BFA in drama, but I got into the musical theater studio. So I'll be studying everything: music, theater, singing, acting, dancing, and also continuing my academics, because that's very important to me. But yeah, that's my near future, is to just study at NYU, and I'm doing it because that's honestly all I can see myself doing in the next 4 years, and I really, really love it, and I hope to continue in that field for the rest of my life. And yes, I have experienced tons of rejection, not being cast in roles in middle school for 3 years after being called back for roles, being cut from shows, being rejected from almost every single one of the programs I auditioned for in college. Yeah, it's been rough. It's been hard, lots of tears, but that's what I'm choosing to do. So that's a part of the job. Oh, how do I handle rejection? I cry. I think it's important to be sad, to acknowledge the emotions. Ice cream.
YouTube chocolate.
Yeah, taking walks, spending time with my dog, cuddling my dog. She helps a lot. So right now I'm volunteering at the Caroline Street Elementary School, and I'm helping out with the school musical, which is 101 Dalmatians. And I find it very fulfilling. I like to just
share what I know with the younger generation and hopefully help them out and maybe influence them to follow the path that I'm taking if they really love it, and help them understand that it's important to follow and do what you love.
It's the day of the symposium and tensions are high as Miss Sao prepares to open the ceremonies.
Good evening and welcome to Saratoga Springs High School 2022 Science Research Symposium. I want to congratulate our students on their work. The amount of time, effort, reading, discussion, experimentation, and commitment that these students engage in during their research is unparalleled compared to any other course of study that we offer. I look forward to learning from you tonight, and thank you for your dedication to your passions and to your research.
A few competitions that I plan to go to are SSHS.
So I hypothesize that the music group will retain auditory words better than the non-music group.
Microscope, and we have the ethoscope.
This is a cow, so for the speaking group I would repeat Ilya on vash, on vash, on vash, on vash.
And to 15 adolescent male crayfish.
I'd like to thank my advisor, Miss Emily Frost.
I'd also like to thank Mrs. Lonis, Mr. Robinson, my high school science research teachers for all their help and guidance.
Okay, thank you.
All things considered, I think it went really well.
It was a lot of fun and it was good to do it, yeah.
Abby's the best. She is passionate and she is friendly.
Working with Abby Bundy in class is always a pleasure.
She's very motivational. She's a very positive person to be next to and work alongside her.
Abby is really helpful. She's always willing to listen to my presentation. She always helps me practice. And she has a great mindset, and she always knows how to help come up with better ideas to improve my study.
I mean, for me, I always just really want to work hard. I want people to be happy with me, but more I really just want to be happy with the effort that I put into all the things that I do.
I'm not even close to being perfect. There's a lot of things I can improve on.
I just want to be happy in life, and I want to feel fulfilled with the things that I'm doing.